Hello to everyone, guys. Um, Ladies and gentlemen, today I'm excited to talk to you about a great feature we can implement in our Odoo based projects. So imagine being able to change the color of a task in your project management module just by checking a simple box. It's as simple as it sounds, and today we are going to learn how to do this. But before that, let me just show you that what we are using. We are using Odoo 16 as usual. As you can see, if I go in settings, so yeah, it's Odoo 16 Community Edition, and for our practice we are using Visual Studio Code as usual, and my custom module folder, it's called customization. uh, so yeah, customization. Okay, so let me just show you the what I'm talking you about. So if I'm going in project, if some of my friends have not installed project, they can install it by going in apps. If you go in apps and if you just type here project, and by typing project there, and then you can just press enter or search, you can see project here, and then here you can just click three dots and then just install it or activate. There is a button there, activate, you can install there. But because I have already installed it, so that's it, we are not going to install it again. So if you go in project, by going in project, you can see that these are three projects here at the moment: office design, renovations, research and development. Please note, you can also create a new project by clicking new here, and you can create new project name whatever you want. So let's click in office design project. So once you click that office design project, you are in a Kanban view of project.task. So if you can see here, this is the model project.task. So here we can see all our tasks related to our projects. So these are all the tasks there. So what I'm talking about today, if you just scroll your mouse here on a task Kanban view, you can see three dots there. So if you just press these three dots, you can see colors here. So once at the moment the color of this task is lightish blue, you can say. If I click on this yellowish color, so it will change the color there, yellow. So by going in this task, this is the form view of that task. So if I again go in the Kanban view office design, you can click on any three dots and you can change the color whatever you want. So please note one more thing, that here by here you can go in Kanban view, list view, calendar, pivot and graph view, but at the moment we are in Kanban view. Okay, so what is our assignment today? It's very exciting, it's very interesting. I just came across with this kind of situation, and I just realized, okay, let's just teach it to you guys and also talk about this. So what I'm talking about, when I click this task, what I want for the practice session, I will just add a boolean field here, which is, let's call it change color. Once we will click that change color, automatically that task color will be changed. So if you see here, these are the colors there. So we just call that red. Whenever we will press or check that boolean field change color, our task's color automatically will be red. So imagine being first, let's familiarize ourselves with this concept. We all know how important tasks are in any project, but we also know that sometimes it can be difficult to distinguish between tasks that are more important or urgent. Colors are a great way to visually differentiate these tasks. This is where our color changing feature comes in. Okay, to implement this feature, we need to dive into Odoo framework and modify the project or task model, which represents our task. And we will start by creating a new file in our custom module. Let's call it project task or .py or whatever. So let's go in Visual Studio Code now. In my custom add-ons folder, which is customization, I already have got a file which is called project_task. But in this module, we have got we are inheriting product or template, which is a bit strange. Okay, let's just forget that, and we need to just copy this template. And what I going to do now, I just create a new class, and instead of product template, what I do, I just say project task. Right, guys? And what we are inheriting, that is project dot task. Okay. After that, what we need to do, we just, okay, let me just explain one more thing to you. If I go in project.task, any task, and I want to show you fields now. So if I click on view fields, you will see if I find a color. So as you can see, color field is already there. So what we are going to do now, we will just change the behavior of that color field, because at the moment it's not computing, it's just any kind of field which we can change according to our requirement or according to our choice. But now we are going to compute it. So let's do it. So we say the same color already field which is already existing, we say that this is an integer field, and we just need to add this field, just the compute feature, that's it, nothing else. And we say call this function compute color. And also we need to do a thing, we say store is equal to true, so we also want to store the value. Okay, so already color field is there, and that field is integer, already integer field is there. We are just adding a compute feature onto it, that's it. Okay, and we also need a boolean field on our project or task form view. So we say change color and we say fields dot boolean, and we call it string we call it change color, and that's it. Okay, now we also need to add this field on our form view. So what we going to do, we just go in our views and we create a new file, and we call it project_task.xml. We copy this and we go in our manifest file, and in manifest file we just need to give a reference to this file. That's it. So project_task.xml. Okay, so let's copy any template to I just copy paste this and go in project.task, and then I will explain you what I have done. Okay, sorry. So here we just change the name of our record, change the ID name. I would say project_task and inherit color or whatever. So copy this, and I will also place it here, just slightly change with dot. Okay, and here what we are inheriting, that is project dot task. Inherit ID, how we will find out inherit ID? So we go in our task and we click on this developer more icon, which is called and here we just need to find out edit view form, and here this is the external ID. So we need to copy this and we go back in our Visual Studio Code, and here the module name is project. This is where this core file is, resist the core file. So this is the inherit ID, how we can just add inherit ID, that will remain the same. And we want to add our field after, let's open any task here, and okay, so on this form view, if you see the labels, we just add after this labels, and there is a field name, technical field name is tag underscore IDs. So what we can say here, tag underscore IDs, and position is after, and here our field name is change color. So we are giving our field name here. We don't need widgets or anything or options, so let's finalize it. Okay, so let's restart our Odoo service, and then we need to upgrade this module. And let's upgrade our module. So far what we have done, we have added a boolean field. Okay, let's check what this error is. Okay, this is so the above server caused the following error. Okay, external ID not found in the system, project dot project view. Okay, I have found it. So the error we have done is project dot project. So it's just project here, just one project. So because we have given two times project dot projects, it's just project. Project is the name of the module where this view resists there residing, and we just need to upgrade again now our module. Sorry for that. We do sometimes make these mistakes, but it's important that you read the error code or just error description for resolving that error correctly, which we have just done now. Okay, once our module has been installed, we can just go and we can just check. Now our field is there. So we just go in our project, and then we can just see our tasks. Any task we open, and then change color. If you see, change color is there. Okay, now we just need to add that compute function, which I have just spoken you with. Okay, so this is a compute color. We just copy it, and first of all we just need to add an API decorator, and this is depending on change color field. Sorry, yeah. Okay, now we are going to define, first I'm just writing the function and then I will explain it to you what I have done. So I'm just going to define compute color self and first start a loop. And is if okay, I've just written this function. I'm just saying that if change color boolean field is true, then change the color 4, otherwise 0. Why I said 4? If you go in the task and if you click on the 3 dots, you will see it starts with 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I just want that if I will click that boolean field, the color of this will be computed to this color, blue, light bluish color, or we say red, so which is 8, 9, 10 and 9, number 9. So what we say, call it 9 and otherwise 0. So let's restart our service. We don't need to upgrade it because we have just made changes to our Python file, not the XML file. So okay, what we are going to do now, I just refresh my page, and after that let's click on any task. And what I do, I just check change color field here and then save it. After that we go back to our task and we will see the red color is there. Okay, what we're going to do, the second one also we make it red and go back, we see that is also become red, and third one as well, we do change color and save it, that has become automatically red, which is alarming or giving us a sign that this task is very important and just resolve this task. So if you see the red, so this is how simple it is, and it looks so cool. So let me again just recap it and explain it to you what I have done. The first new feature we want to add is a checkbox, which we have just done it, that allows us to select whether or not the color of the task should be changed. And in Odoo we refer these checkboxes as boolean fields, which I have just done it here, fields dot boolean. We have added this class with the line change color is equal to fields dot boolean, and then we given the string that is change color. Next we need to tell our task what color it should be. For this we use an integer field. Since colors are in Odoo are represented by integers, we call this field color because already it is existing, which is this one, and it should be computed based on the change color field, and its value should be stored in the database. That's why we have added store is equal to true. Let's make the spelling right. Okay, now comes the heart of our feature, the method compute color cells. This is our instruction manual for how to calculate the color of our task. We tell Odoo that this method should be used whenever the change color field is updated. Thanks to the line api.depends change color, because of this line it's basically computing every time. So inside this method we look at each task in turn, which we refer to as record. If the checkbox for changing the color is ticked, we set the color to number 9. Otherwise we set the color back to 0. But that's not all. We need to make sure the new checkbox shows up on our task form. For this we add a new view on our XML file, which I have shown you project underscore task.xml, and here we have just added through this inherit ID. Guys, I have just broken down this task in a very simple manner and explain. I have tried my best to explain it to you, just best of my ability, what I have done. So I hope you like this video, and if you will like it, please share it with your friends and subscribe this channel. That's it. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Bless. And I will just come up with some very exciting new solution. Thanks. Bye bye.